What's going on, Guardians? TBL here, coming back at you guys to give you guys your first look at the Hunter class in Destiny 2, or at least in the Destiny 2 beta. We're going to be having one of these coming out for all three of the main classes, just detailing some of the items, weapons, armor, and abilities that are going to be available to you in the Destiny 2 beta. So let's go ahead and dive on in. First things first, you guys know we have got the Gunslinger class available for you hunters out there. Grenade-wise, you're going to be getting your swarm grenades, your incendiaries, and your trip mines. The three grenades you know and love so well from Destiny 1. Your class ability is of course the dodge, and you've got the marksman dodge, where dodging will automatically reload your weapon, and the gambler's dodge, where dodging near enemies will fully recharge your melee. Your super is of course the golden gun, although it functions a little bit differently. We'll get into that. Your jumps are the same from Destiny 1. You've got your strafe jump, your high jump, and your triple jump. So no real surprise there. Of course, with Destiny 2, we have our new perk tree set up. For the Way of the Outlaw, you've got Deadshot, which significantly improves your ability to hit with Golden Gun. Chains of Woe, where precision kills will increase reload speed for you and nearby allies. Explosive Knife, which allows you to throw a knife from a distance that will explode shortly after impact. And then Six Shooter, where the Golden Gun can be fired quickly up to 6 times, but you'll have less time to use it. If you look down at the bottom, you have another tree, which contains perks that you'll unlock with upgrade points. This gives you Knife Juggler, which basically gives you your melee attack back if you land a precision kill with a knife. Practice Makes Perfect, which enters you into a trance with each precision hit, reducing the cooldown of your super. Crowd Pleaser, which enables precision damage on Golden Gun, and precision hits with Golden Gun will generate Orbs of Light. And then Line 'em Up, where precision hits with Golden Gun will increase its damage and extend its duration. And that is the Gunslinger class. A lot of really interesting stuff in there. Now taking a look over at the Arcstrider, the new replacement for Blade Dancer, you've got the same grenades from Destiny 1 that you remember: Arc Bolt, Pulse, Skip Grenade, and you've also got your Marksman and Gambler's Dodge, which are uniform across Hunter classes. Your super, however, of course, has been replaced with Arc Staff, while your jumps are basically the same: high jump, strafe jump, and triple jump. Moving over to the Way of the Warrior, you've got Deadly Reach, where dodging increases your melee range, allowing you to lunge further to strike enemies. Combat Flow, where melee kills will recharge your ability to dodge. Combination Blow, where killing an enemy with this melee ability triggers health regeneration and increases your melee damage temporarily. And finally, Lethal Current, where after dodging, each Arc Staff hit creates a damaging lightning aftershock. A little bit of an AoE damage there. Down at the bottom, you've got Disorienting Blow, where striking an enemy with the melee ability disorients them and nearby enemies. Focus Breathing, where sprinting recharges your dodge ability and increases your maximum sprint speed. Combat Meditation, which increases your melee and grenade recharge rate when critically wounded. And finally, Lightning Reflexes, where you're harder to kill while dodging. Alright, moving over to the weapons that you get when you start a Hunter in the beta. First up is the Showrunner Submachine Gun. This comes with the intrinsic lightweight frame, which grants you superb handling and faster movement speed. It's got the Red Dot Micro Sight, Red Dot 2 MOA Sight, and the Clean Shot Iron Sights, all of which boost handling and speed by just a bit. After that, we've got Tactical Mag for a slight increase to stability, reload speed, and magazine size, and Appended Mag, which increases your magazine size even further. There's only really a 1 bullet difference between Tactical Mag and Appended Mag, so you might as well just go with Tactical Mag to get all of those extra benefits. Then you've got Dynamic Sway Reduction, where when holding down the trigger, this weapon's sway reduction system boosts accuracy and stability over time, basically keeping you on target. We covered the hand cannon and auto rifle abilities in the Warlock vid, so if you want to see those, go check that one out. Now for the energy weapons, first up we have got the Red Mamba 3MG. It's coming with lightweight frame, arrowhead brake, full bore, and the chambered compensator for its muzzles. For its perks, it's got steady rounds, which greatly increases stability but slightly decreases your range, and high caliber rounds, which slightly increases your range and causes targets to get knocked back. Then you've got Tap the Trigger, which grants a short period of increased stability and accuracy on initial trigger pull, so you might want to tap fire this thing for extra stability rather than just hold the trigger. And other than that, it's a pretty darn good looking submachine gun. You'll notice that it's from the new weapon foundry, Viced. Can't wait to see more from them. Next up, we've got the Urchin 3SI Sidearm. Next up is the Urchin 3SI Sidearm. This is coming with Tactic, Target, and Farpoint SAS for the sights, steady rounds for increased stability and decreased range, Tactical Mag for increased stability, reload speed, and magazine size, and then finally Outlaw for faster reload speed on precision kills. Finally, we have got the Black Scorpion 4SR Scout Rifle. This is looking pretty interesting. It is a Vice Scout Rifle and its intrinsic perk is Rapid Fire, where it comes full auto right out of the stock. Additionally, it'll automatically reload faster when the magazine's empty. And of course, the perks available on it are Tactical Mag for the increased stability, reload, and magazine size, Steady Rounds for the increased stability but decreased range, and Moving Target, where you get increased movement speed and target acquisition when moving while aiming down your sights, so to kind of keep you locked on target. You'll also notice an energy mod section for these energy weapons. It looks like you'll be able to change the element attached to them. We'll just have to see in the full game. Alright, I saved this one for last. We have got the Sunshot hand cannon. About midway through the homecoming mission, you'll run into Lord Shaxx, who will give you access to his armory and grant you Sunshot. This bad boy's coming with Sunburn, which fires explosive rounds and highlights targets that take damage. Chambered Compensator for increased stability, recoil direction, and slightly decreased handling speed. Accurized rounds for extra range. Sunblast, where targets killed with Sunshot explode in solar energy. And finally, Textured Grip, which grants you greatly increased handling speed but slightly decreased stability. This weapon is super duper fun, probably my favorite exotic in the game thus far. It's like a hand cannon icebreaker. For the heavy weapon, you've got the Copperhead 4SN, the Vice Sniper Rifle. This is coming with rapid fire frame, which gives you deeper ammo reserves and a slightly faster reload speed when the magazine's empty. You've got full bore, small bore, and arrowhead break as your muzzles. Then you've got the Tactical Mag and Flared Magwell perks in the first tree and Firmly Planted in the last tree. This grants you increased accuracy, stability, and handling when firing while crouched. And while it's a super awesome, really stable sniper rifle, I actually found myself just using the grenade launcher more. It just seemed like it was a bit more reliable to take out enemies in PvE. Alright, other than that, for the armor, you've got the Frumious set for you hunters. Not going to spend too much time on that, but I did want to show one thing, and that's the ship here. For you hunters, you're going to have the Alessa, but if you go into the inspect screen for it, you'll notice vehicle mods. That's right, you're going to be able to change the shader of your vehicles, of your overall ship, and I'm assuming it's going to be the same for your Sparrows. Overall, just a nice little bit of extra customization that you get in Destiny 2. But alright Guardians, that is a first look at what you'll be getting on the Hunter class in the Destiny 2 beta. Gunslinger plays about as well as you remember it. It's basically the exact same, with the change of course of having your marksman or gambler's dodge, and of course the ability to fire 6 shots with your golden gun. You gotta be quick with it though, it drains very, very quickly. Having played with all 3 of the classes now for a strike or two and a couple of the story missions, I can definitely say that Hunter feels the fastest now. Whereas the class has always really been an agile class, you really feel it in this, like when Chain of Woe activates and you're getting your marksman's dodge all out of the place and you've got triple jump as an intrinsic ability for the class now, you're just going to be probably the fastest moving thing on the map. So if you're an active, aggressive style of player, it's going to work really well for you. I got to play a little bit with the Arcstrider as well, and I gotta say I really like the way that that class kind of pulls together. While of course all the abilities aren't unlocked in the beta, it looks like when you get that thing fully leveled up, it's going to have a lot of synchronicity with itself, you know, getting your melee dodges in, getting your melee energy back, dodging again, getting into your super, utilizing your abilities to extend your super range, give you health back, and allow you to take down more enemies. It looks like it's going to be a very fun class to play. And I definitely can't wait to dive back in and get some more time with it. But alright Guardians, that is your first look at the Hunter class in the Destiny 2 beta. Hopefully we covered just about all the questions you guys might have for what you get when you play as a Hunter. But alright, it's going to be it for this one, Guardians. Be sure to stay tuned to Planet Destiny, where we will be continuing our coverage of the Destiny 2 beta. There is a lot of stuff to cover in this thing, so make sure you're staying tuned. We're going to have videos and stuff coming out for the rest of the week. But alright, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks so much for watching Planet Destiny. And as always, I'm the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.